పిడుపులో
Balashmi,
Ma'am, the air bubble is not a problem. Thank you.
fold it.
షేప్
Thank you.
So what you understood all this counseling and all till now?
Praveen sir has been taking me through a lot of concepts.
What is that
Self-reliance,
Hmm.
courage,
Hmm.
will,
Hmm.
how I don't need anything to be successful in life. Because I'm using crutches is where I'm failing. And he has highlighted some of the points where I have failed. Now I know it. Which other people have also seen and admitted me for.
No, what is that points? What you learned? What he told? Can you brief me
Sorry.
so that I should come to know what he told and what you learned from him? Exactly points.
What I learned is what I have been telling you, sir. What he told me is for him to share.
Okay, but what you learned?
I've learned that I've been hurting a lot of people, especially my immediate family.
You are hurting.
I'm hurting.
Okay.
I was not the person that I used to be, either in my mother's eyes or in my wife's eyes. I'm not a good husband. I have a question which remains to be answered. Am I a good father? I think I am, but that's for somebody else to say. There will be a lot of people who will play with our emotions. Don't get carried away. Knee-jerk reactions are not important. In fact, they're dangerous. Every action that I do has got consequences. So I should weigh the reaction very properly before taking action. Forgive and forget.
How you will forgive?
It's very simple. If somebody says something hurtful, just ignore them. Because there is somebody who's keeping count, but it should not be you. Why add to your own burden? Own burden of yourself. Why do you remember it? Because is it affecting you physically? No, it's not. It's just affecting you mentally if you remember it. Resentment. Get out of that zone, which I've done. I've had only one incident till now in these 75 days with two people. One was Satish sir and one was Sudarshan. I forgave both of them. I tried to say sorry to both of them, but they wouldn't listen. I left it at that. I said sorry to the 3 people who are in rehab right now. And I thank them for bringing me here. And I hope that they would recover soon. Out of the 4 people, the 3 people who are in rehab. The 4th one is going good. So I thanked him also. In fact, yesterday was when I thanked them. 2, I have lost the ability to be self-sustaining. I was shamelessly taking things from others, a lot of people. It's time to get back on track and live up to my full potential. Because I've gone down the wrong path. And that path is not what I was meant for. Now my focus is on where I'm the best at. So I have a few plans made. If they work out, fine. If they don't, fine. I know I'll find an avenue. I've got that courage now. Regarding the rest of it, yes, being shackled is, I'm like a racehorse. I've always been running for 20 years, not 20 years, 33 years now,
Mm-hmm.
34 now.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time I've been shackled and been given a chance to rest. So the rest is a little tiring, troublesome. I'm raring to go, honestly, and get my life back and become the
Okay,
person.
2-3 things are there.
Yes, sir.
Very small things. The first thing is that what we are worried about is past. Okay? Everything, whatever we have now worried about, is about the past only. The moment before this moment, right? So that is all our only memory. Apart from that, nothing is there. Only memory. That is not even like it is a dream. Apart from that, nothing is there. Whatever may happen, right? Whatever happened to you, that is all about, means that is like a dream only. That is not an. Okay, you got my point.
Yes.
A memory only. And we are worried about memory, not about the thing which was happened, but we are suffering with memory.
Regret.
No, we are suffering with what you call dream. Whether you will suffer with the dream. In reality, suppose you got a dream, right? Something happened, you lost your house, your bike, your car, your money, and everything, and suddenly you woke up. Okay? Then you will be worried. If everything you lost in your dream, right? Then you wake up and you just realize that it was a dream. So whether you will suffer?
No.
Why? Because that was a dream. In the same way, now your age is
44.
so before this, everything is dream only. Everything was dream only. Got my point? Nothing is there.
Yeah.
And the thing is that we are suffering by just memorizing that things. That is dream. Nothing can, we can't do anything. We can't even change a single thing in entire the 45 years. You got my point? So, there is no question. So, this is like, we can call it as our innocence. That we are worried about the dreams. We are suffering with the dreams. Whatever may happen, that was happened, and that is only not more than the dream. So you should not worry about that always. Okay, I won't say you do this, you do like that, and what I am telling is you just be conscious that what is happening. Okay, that is totally past is nothing but that only. You don't have any existence. No existence of past. Right? So you are worried.
Guilt conscious.
What is the problem is we are worried about the thing. Why? If you are not worried about the dream, so past is dream only, memory only. Do you remember any dream you got? Like yesterday, day before yesterday, or any time? So people used to remember few things, few dreams. So in the same way, the past is also in the memory only. So we are suffering with our memory, with our mind, not with that past things which was happened. We are suffering because of our mind. If a mind have forgotten that all things, that we will be like happy now. There will be no question of worrying. There will be no question of anything. You got my point? So this is the problem of our mind, not the problem that was happened, whatever may be. if you
Yes, sir.
closely and consciously, in a full alert, with mindfulness, if you think, we are suffering with our mind.
Yes, sir.
For example, any animal life, whether it will remember the past? No. If some like her, children, if any like animal, if they lost their children, even they do next day or after that moment, they won't remember that I had kids. So what is the problem? What is the problem? Problem is mind,
Yes.
because her mind is not remembering the thing and our mind is just remembering the things, right?
Yes, sir.
Problem is the mind, not the situation. So come to this point.
Yes, sir.
So we should free from the mind, not from that problem. Problem is not problem for us. Mind is the problem for us.
Yes, sir.
Because that dog, she's not remembered about her kids or something. But we are
Remembering.
not remembering that. So her mind is forgotten everything after that second, even that second, but we remember. And we will keep in our mind years together up to our last breath. And up to our last breath also we will suffer
Yes, sir.
because of our memory.
Yes, sir.
You got the clarity?
Yes, sir.
Okay? So by knowing everything, if you will not know the root of the problem, then that will be very difficult to get out of from that problem. Okay? So what is the problem? Problem is mind.
Yes, sir.
Problem is not wife. Problem is not mother, sister, or anyone, or any person, or not even the anything in this world. The problem is our mind,
Yes, sir.
our own mind, because of which we are suffering.
Yes, sir.
You got that example properly? Dog will forget everything. That is that natural phenomenon. And our mind will keep everything.
Yes, sir.
So by just remembering, we will suffer. I did like that, I said like that, she did like this, he did like this and that, and we are suffering. Okay? So to free from our mind, that is important. That is the solution. That is the solution to come out of the slavery of this mind, to come out of the control of this mind. So we should separate ourselves from our mind. We should separate ourselves from our mind. That is the permanent solution. We just be a conscious thing to just see the mind separately. What mind is doing. What you are doing, I am just observing. In the same way, what our mind will do, we just be an observer. What mind is thinking, what mind is doing, what body is doing, what body is acting. So we should separate ourselves from body and mind. That is the only solution to free from all the suffering. Because suffering, which will suffer? What will suffer? Suffering is there is with the mind and suffering there with the body. Pain will be there in the mind, pain will be there in the body. If you are getting free from both the things, then it means that you are free from suffering. That is a permanent solution. And how? Consciously with the deep meditation, we can reach up to that point. We will be just a observer, just a watcher, but just that we will call in Telugu or something sakshi. Just we are witness what is happening. Just we are witness. Okay, what is happening? So we should, the witness is the only solution for all the problem. That my body is getting greedy, my body is getting craving, I am seeing. I'm a conscious thing, I'm just seeing my body is getting craving. My mind is getting craving, I'm just seeing. My mind is getting this thinking, my body is getting this action. Just I'm seeing, I'm an observer. So it will come, it will come up to the peak and then it will down. మంట లేచి ఎంత లేస్తుంది? ఎంత ఎంత మండుతుంది? మంట ఎప్పటి వరకు మండుతుంది? ఎప్పటి వరకు అయితే కట్టెలు ఉంటాయో, ఎప్పటి వరకు అయితే పెట్రోల్ ఉంటుందో మనం జస్ట్ చూస్తున్నాం. ఎంత అని మండుతుంది? దానికి సప్లై చేయలేదనుకో ఏమైతే ఆరిపోతుంది. So in the same way, craving. Just we are observing at the peak level, and it will come down. That is an automatic process. We should be just a witness and a very observer. Okay, very simple. We just be a observer, a witness, a watcher, and that is the only reality in this world. The rest of the things are the actions of mind and body. We are just observer in this world. What my body is doing, what my mind is doing. Whether my body or your body, it's just today, and just we are free from all this suffering. Just we are observing. As we will observe the other person's actions, behavior, thinkings, in the same way we should observe our own mind and body. Our own mind and body we should observe. Okay, you got the point?
I got what you're saying, sir.
You understood in depth, or you have any doubt? You have any doubt?
I understood what you're saying in depth, but I think I have just one reservation. With somebody that you trust implicitly, trust wholeheartedly, because he is the only one who has given you the root of the problem, like you have given me. And he has told me this is the reason why you should be very careful till a certain point of time. After which a solution will automatically come, or there is a corrective action needed. In that case, other than watching and being ready to act in any scenario, how can you be just a watcher without being ready to act in case that scenario folds up? I'll tell you this, the reason why I'm asking you such a specific question. When my daughter was 1 year old, I relaxed a little, saying, because the doctor, I believe till then, was able to say there's nothing wrong with your baby, you have a 100% healthy baby. I believed him. But he said there is one point you should be very careful of. Till she is 1 year old, make sure there are no complications. I believed him. So till she was 1 year old, I trusted the doctor. I was ready for all emergencies. After that, when she was 1 year 4 months, I remember the day very clearly, I lost her. She had stopped breathing for almost 3 minutes. My wife was running towards my mother saying she is not breathing. I could react fast enough to stop her because I knew what to do. So I ran after her. I took her into my arms and I did CPR to revive my baby. Because I was still aware. That incident taught me not to be fully dependent on just somebody's word, but only to trust somebody, because that doctor, then I went back to the same doctor. He said, I don't know what happened. He did 3 days of checks. After 3 days he said, I don't know how it happened, what happened, but I would say if she has another thing like this till she is 5 years, there will be an issue. So that 1 year period got extended to 5 years. That was what I had to hang on to. Alright, sir. Then after 5 years, the problem still remained. Then I again started searching for another doctor who could actually give me the root of the problem.
Now you see,
Sir, let me finish please. Then I found the doctor who told me this is the actual cause of the problem.
Okay.
There are 2 pipes which lead from the nose to your lungs and 2 pipes from your mouth which lead to your lungs. Out of this, 3 of the pipes are closed for her when she goes to sleep because her adenosine glands or adenosine glands are enlarged. So and the 4th pipe is 75% blocked. So under normal conditions, she is able to breathe properly. But when she goes into deep sleep, she gets a breathing problem. She stops breathing and then she wakes up when the lungs scream out for oxygen. So you have to be alert till 13 years, after which either it will resolve by itself or we can do an operation at 13 years. So now that is the doctor that I believe. So I'm waiting for that 13-year period to take corrective action because I don't want my daughter to unnecessarily undergo surgery. She does not need to have to, even if it is bothering me. So from there, my sleeplessness, my sleep apnea have come in because if I'm always awake to see if she is still breathing or not, and if she is not breathing, how long before she starts to breathe or I take corrective action. That is the main cause of my anxiety. Nothing should happen to my daughter.
No, it's good, but it is in our hand.
It is not in our hands, sir, but it could be.
No, it is not in our hand.
No, that's
This
what I
body.
said. No, that's what I said.
No, no. Whether this body in my hand, whether it will listen me, this body, this is my body, right?
Right.
It will listen me.
Yes.
It will listen. How it will listen? I will say that don't grow. It will, hairs will grow. I will say that don't get aged. The skin get folding. I say that don't. Nothing is listening. No heart is listening. No, the lung is listening. Neither skin is listening. Neither nose is listening. If I say my nose that don't take any smell, whether it will listen? It will listen. Nothing is listen. This body, our body, not the another body. Our own body will listen, will not listen. You got me? We should take every precaution, everything. But we should keep in our mind that this is not in our place. Because our own body will not listen us. So another body there is no question. No anything. Here whether it will listen us? I say that don't
understand what
listen
you
anything.
I understand what you're trying to tell me, sir. But
So we should take care of everything. Though baby is ours, so we should take care. But we should not be more worried and we should get a lot of anxiety because of that. There is a solution after 13 years, but there is no solution for anxiety, for worry. Because worry and anxiety, this is the our own problems related with the mind, mental
Correct.
problems.
correct, sir. But
You got my point. So we should understand these things. That's what I am telling. We should
I understand.
understand our body and mind. This only our world.
understand, sir.
Okay.
What you're trying to tell me. The normal body functions, the body will do irrespective of what we tell it. I understand that. But like my baby stop, if her breath stops, it's an unnatural thing.
No, we should do it. We should do whatever required. But we can't have 100% control on the neither our body nor any body. We can do. If someone slip and fell down, we can just make him to get up, or we can admit them, we can hospitalize them, we can give the treatment. These all are. But even though it is not in our control, even though after doing all, got my point? So we should know it practically. Okay, so we should not worry about too much because we are not going to save anything. We can try, we have to do our responsibility, but we should know clearly that we are not the saver. That's what we should understand. Okay. So keep learning these all things properly, so that whenever you will be go from here or in future, you should live a peaceful and a happy life. Okay.
Thank you, sir.